Is James Gunn trying to make me regret how much I disliked Henry Cavill's portrayal of Superman? I'm asking that because the more I see of this new Superman, the less I like about it. It's like we went from a sociopathic Superman with Cavill's performance to this whiny, unhinged, yelling Superman who doesn't seem to have any control over anything. I always believed that those who have the most and can do the most speak the least, because they don't need to go around crying and shouting and stomping their feet. This Superman, however, seems like a petulant child, like a tween, who can't have his way.
Where's the dog?
And are the stakes really reduced to Luthor kidnapping Superman's dog? A dog that I'm assuming is super powered as well and can fly, in which case how the hell did Luthor capture it in the first place? I love animals, I have pets myself, but this better not be the main conflict between these two. Otherwise, I feel like I've got John Wick wearing a cape. For me, James Gunn is looking more and more like a one-and-done director. I haven't seen his earlier work prior to Guardians of the Galaxy, which I really liked. It's one of maybe 6 MCU films that I think were generally good. But so far, that's all I've liked of his work, and I don't think this Superman is going to change that. This Superman, like I said, comes across as not in control, he's impatient, he can't take an interview with his lover, Lois Lane. He's sitting on the couch sighing and breathing heavy.
Did you consult with the president?
No.
Jumping up and screaming. He sounds like he's out of control. He's not handling the situation.
Where's the dog?
Matter of fact, Luthor looks way more in control than he does. Also in recent clips, this Superman sounds like a dude bro. There's a clip where he's talking about Crypto, he's talking to Crypto, and he says something like, "Hey dude, you've ruined the place. What did you do, dude? Really?" And then there's another clip where I think he's talking to one of the robots, and he says something like, "Okay, I have to enter the fray again."
You must rest.
No can do, for I gotta get back to the fray.
The hell is that? He doesn't come across as Superman or Clark Kent. He comes across as Peter Quill. I don't know why it's so hard to make a good Superman. They did it in the 70s. Superman is the mightiest being on the DC planet, and he always carries a solemnity, a gravity about him, as though he realizes he has a burden of great responsibility with this power that he has. No, this isn't Spider-Man, but you know, it kind of applies here.
All right, Luther, where's the gas pellet?
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be...
Lex, I tried to stop him.
It's fine, Heather. Superman, we finally meet. Would you like a coffee?
Where's the dog?
Dog?
The dog, Luther! You took the dog!
That's right.
The Superman I grew up on is a leader, an inspiration. Speaking of that, growing up with Christopher Reeve as Superman, I feel like this movie is going to piss me off, and I'm not excited about seeing it at all. I'll be there, but I'm not really looking forward to it anymore. I mean, Superman fighting kaiju? I didn't pay to see that. I don't want to see that. All these other characters, I didn't pay to see them. Maybe in future films, but let's establish Superman again. I feel like the story is going to be a mess, and David Cornsweet's portrayal or his performance as the Man of Steel does not look inspirational as the Superman character should be. But I guess we'll see on July 7th. I just hope they stop releasing footage before I completely hate this movie and I decide I don't want to see it at all. All right, guys, that's the Martini. I will be there. I'll pay for my ticket just so I can give you an honest review. All right, guys, take care. See you soon.